Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. Yay, I'm so excited. I was a bit more organised this month or last month, and I've got the February journal kit out. Yay! Oh my goodness, I'm actually finding it, even though it is a lot of work and time consuming, I'm finding it very beneficial to myself, to my own life. That gives me a chance to really just reflect on prompts that speak to me and that will help me. And it really, when I write out my little spiel here and do a little list of prompts here or ideas, it just really helps me to work out what I really do want to value, or what I really want to focus on, and why, the why behind it, like the meaning. That's always my heart behind anything, is working out what the meaning is and to live intentionally. So yeah, but before I get into the kit and what February is all about, let me announce the winner of the freebie, the printed version of the freebie kit, which is the intro to the journal challenge, to the journal prompts for 2020. The winner had to, the people who entered this sneaky giveaway, it was, how did they enter? They had to say what journaling meant to them in the comments, and I've chosen Judy Chambers as the winner. She had a very nice, short and sweet comment, which was the freedom to be honest with myself, and I thought that kind of nails one aspect of journaling that I really appreciate. I mentioned it on this video where I shared this. Journaling for me is a way for me to be myself, just completely me, where you don't have to worry about how people are going to see you, or being judged, or not being good enough, or anything like that. The page is just a place where I can be completely me, and it's all good. The journal is like a best friend. I think someone also wrote that, like it's a friend. So that was a close second, but a journal is one of the best friends you can have, because it just is there for you all the time. It is always a listening ear, and yet you can have that freedom just to be completely honest, completely vulnerable, completely open, and completely you. So yeah, congratulations, Judy. If you can email me, my email will be below, wordslikesilk@gmail.com. If you can email me your address, I will send this to you, and I hope that this is helpful for you. For everyone else, if you didn't know, this is a freebie kit. It's available on my Patreon, so I'll link Patreon below if you're interested in grabbing this freebie. You will just have to print it out yourself though. Okay, so getting on to February and the kit this month. I try to pair it with things from the year. So January, the focus is on New Year. February, we've got Valentine's Day. So yeah, I chose the prompt of love, and I do 4 prompts for the month, so 1 per week. But you can, like me, I just do it all in 1 week. I do all 4, knock them out in 1 week pretty much. And they are love God, love self, love others, love life. Now, if you don't believe in God, that's totally fine. For week 1, just put it as love, and just write your thoughts or reflections on what love means to you. For me, the source of love is obviously God, and so when I explore love, I'm exploring God, and what God as love means and is and looks like in my life, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm exploring there. But yeah, like I said, you can just use these as prompts with all of these as well, like just jumping off points, so take them as inspiration. So love self is the next one. So I'm working with the 2 greatest commandments: love God and love yourself, and love your neighbor as yourself. So it's very important, all these factors. So often people can forget the one about loving self, and so yeah, it's a very foundational thing to be able to have that, because if we don't love ourselves, then how can we love others? So yeah, that is an important one there. And then loving others, how can we especially love those who maybe hurt us, or who bring us down, or who maybe attack us? How can we especially love those people, and not just show it with our actions and words, but actually deeply feel it? So in that moment when we're hurt by someone, to at that simultaneous moment love them completely, emotionally, intellectually love them, as well as show it with actions. And yeah, that's something that's really been brought home to me this year in thinking about love, and how I just really want to, because I believe in all people, right? I think all people are amazing, but obviously when people may hurt us, it can be hard to love them, to show love to them, and to feel love towards them. And I'm like, no, I don't care. I want to love all people, even those who hurt me. I want to feel love for them, and I want to show them love. So let's look at that too, because of course it's easy to love people you love, but as well, maybe we take people in our lives for granted who we love, and we just flippantly go about our lives without letting people know that we love them, and we just assume that they do. Maybe we can be a bit more intentional about showing love to them as well. And then the last one, loving life. So again, you can take this as inspiration. You could, like, here's an idea: write a list of things that you love, your favorite things that make you smile, things that give you a spark, things that make you come alive. Especially in those times when we might be stressed or scared or down or confused or lost or broken or hurting, I think it's really important to focus on what is good in life that makes us happy and that makes us feel loved and that we love, that gives us joy and energy. Like, focus on those things, especially in those dark times. And if things are going well, then celebrate those even more, bring it out even more. And one way we can do that is to, reflect on them, think about them, share about them, just spread it with everyone. So yeah, those are the 4 prompts there. And then my little spiel here, as always, every month I do a little spiel, and this is the part that I'm really finding helpful for me, just about how, love isn't this airy-fairy thing. It's deep and gritty. I mean, it's gritty to be able to love people who hate you. It's really gritty, and it's also powerful, right? It can change everything. Love can change everything. So love can change bitterness and turn it into joy. Love can turn anger into rejoicing. Love can turn tears into dancing, Love can turn resentment into gratitude. Just this insight that I get about love being completely essential to human life and to our foundation for living. Getting a bit passionate there. And so I'm just learning about it more this year and want to dive into it more in these prompts. And this whole idea of how no matter how people treat us, we can always treat other people well, and we can also treat ourselves well. And then extra prompts, ideas, if you want more. When have you felt most loved? What stops you from receiving love from yourself and others? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's thoughts of being inadequate or not enough. What stops you from giving love to yourself and others? Maybe you feel bad about loving yourself. Maybe you feel guilty, like, oh no, that's a bit up myself if I love myself, or what will people think? Or what if people reject my love? I can't show them love. What if they don't want my love? Those kind of things. And then I hope these questions, these prompts aren't just, oh yeah, these are fun things to do in a journal, but actually help you in your life, to really help you think these things through and maybe make some changes to help you in some areas. This is why I do this for me. What is your love language? How does God show love to you? Oh, and the other one, maybe you want to write about what are the love languages of the ones you love, so that you can better show love to them. How does God show love to you? Through a sunset, through flowers, through beauty. For me, through sparkles and the colour blue, through movies and music and people and you. What do you love about yourself? And I know this one's really challenging for some people, but I'm gonna put that challenge to you, because when I see people do this, we can think, oh, don't do that, that's so arrogant. And it's like, no, when I see people do this, I just feel so happy for them, that they are acknowledging that there are things they love about themselves, because, everyone has things that I admire about them and that I love about them. You can love them about yourself too. It's okay. It's good. Write someone a note letting them know what you love about them. Send them a letter, send them a Facebook message. just tell them on the phone or tell them face to face, I really love how kind you are, or I really love your humor, it always lifts me up, or I really love how you always think of me when even when we're far apart, you still think of me, or something, I don't know. And write a list or make a vision board of things you love. Dogs, books, writing, the colour blue, sparkles, these are things that I would put on mine. And here's a little quote that I came up with for this month. It's easy to tear people down. Be someone who lifts people up. And I'm so convicted about this, and I'm so passionate about this. Even when people may hurt you or attack you or hate you, it doesn't give us the right to hate them. It doesn't give us the right to treat them badly. We can still lift them up. We don't have to tear people down when they tear us down. We can still lift them up. And this is like my mission. I just want to lift every single person up, no matter who they are and no matter what they do, and lift them up as a child of God, as a person who has so much to give, as a person who is so valuable. And maybe people can do hurtful things sometimes. I can do hurtful things sometimes. Sometimes I'm mean, sometimes I'm selfish, sometimes I do things that I think make me such a horrible person. Everyone has these parts in them, and it still doesn't give us the permission to hate that person or treat them badly or say bad things about them. Never, ever, ever. Only lift people up. Lift up the good things in them. Find those things in them that are good, that you love, because they're in everyone. Okay, maybe it's harder to find in some people, but I truly believe in my heart of hearts that every single person has good in them, and that they have gifts in them that can be given to others. And often if there's like a barrier for them to give that, it's because they've been hurt, and my heart goes out to them, and I pray for healing, because they are amazing and they've got so much to give. Okay, so let's move on to the next ones. Okay, 10 things I love about me. So this is my little prompts or piece to help you actually write them down. 10 things you love about someone else. And my challenge is actually print this out, cut it out, send it to someone, or to give it to someone. And that could be a little challenge. Like, I will always like a practical physical challenge each month, and this is my one for this month. Actually give someone a note, write someone a note, or bring someone up. That's the challenge for this month. Last month it was 20 things in 2020, make a list. This month it's tell someone what you love about them. Okay, we've got some doilies as always. Every kit will have some pretty doilies that you can write on for journaling, or labels, or date labels, or title labels. Here's one of my artworks with the heart. Of course I chose that. This one's called Handing It Over, just about, in this context, let's say, handing over your heart to love. And sometimes it can break you, and sometimes it can shatter you to do that. Sometimes it can be painful to hand your heart over to love, but we can do that. Here's another one of my drawings that I did for this year, and it's called Banquet of Love, and how when we sit and sup with God, when we sit at his table, when we get to know him, all he offers is love, nothing else. It's only love. And so we can eat of his love, we can drink of his love, we can see of his love, we can feel and touch and taste and hear of his love. We are just surrounded by love, his love, and he gives his love to us. And everything we eat and touch and taste is love. What an awesome concept. Something really fun to explore. So, yeah. This one, my friend gave me permission, Emily, to let this be part of the kits. She did this watercolour for me. Anyone can find the dirt in someone. Be the one who finds the gold. And she wrote me this card with this picture on the front, and just said when she saw this quote she thought of me. And that really touched my heart, because it is one of my beliefs. This thing, yes, every single person has gold in them. Every single person is a treasure chest, and I will always want to find that gold in them. No matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter how much you may hate me or treat me, you have gold in you, and I want to find that gold and bring it out and show it to the entire world. Because you are amazing. I'm in awe of you. People are just amazing. Certificate of marriage. This is special ephemera to me, very personal. It's from my parents, so many years ago. And then here, this is kind of special too. This is from my own thrifting of piano paper, so I just scanned it because it says love. How cool is that? how cool is the piano paper anyway? So you can use this to write on. And this is from the piano paper, the front section of it. So I thought that was really cool. And then we've got another doily here from one of my digital linen kits. I just pulled this one out because it has some hearts on it. And a heart doily. How pretty is that? And then last but not least, we've got a gorgeous vintage postcard of a couple. We have a French piece here. I just pulled it out because the colour seemed to match the scheme, colour scheme in this kit, with the pinks and the reds. So I love this French ephemera. I've got the original, I just scanned it for this. And it's also from one of my French ephemera kits in my Etsy, so I just pulled that out because it fit. And we've got a tag here, so some more blank ones for you to be able to have some journaling space as well. And this one, phone message, so I thought that ties in with the theme about pick up the phone, tell someone how much you love them, or just message in general, message someone, give someone a message of love. And maybe that's the whole idea of this month or this year of my life. Leave little messages of love everywhere you go, because I find that I am receiving little messages of love everywhere I go as well, from God, from my God, who is just the God of love, and he can't do anything but love, and therefore every day, every second, I'm flooded with love, and I just need to be open to that and recognize it and see it. And that's what I want to document this year. So that is the kit for February. Now I've got a little special here. If anyone is interested in this kit, it is up in my Etsy. I'll leave the link below. For this kit, I'm doing a special, buy this one and you get the January one free, because I know I was very late with January. And so if you want to catch up and do February and January, I'll let you get both for the price of one, so that you can catch up this month. So we'll see how that goes. I apologize for how late January's kit was. To take advantage of that, when you purchase the February kit, just let me know you're a subscriber to my channel, because this is my gift to you as a thank you for watching my channel, supporting Willow Bound Journals, and just let me know that you want the freebie option, the buy one get one free with the January kit, and I can email that to you or send it to you over Etsy messages. So I hope that is fun for you guys. Let me know if you like this prompt theme kit. You know, I have no idea if people are liking this. The only way I can tell is by your feedback, so let me know in the comments if you're even doing this, using them, if you're getting anything out of it, if you have any advice for future kits. But yeah, the main thing is I'm getting something out of it, and I just want to share it because you might get something out of it too. And so yeah, I look forward to seeing your page spreads in the Willow Bound Journals Facebook group page. Some of you guys have been sharing your page spreads for the January prompts, and that's been so awesome. I'll leave a link below to that group if you're interested in seeing them too or want to participate. And then yeah, I'll be back in March to share the next kit and the next theme. So exciting. I hope this is helping you guys with reflecting, taking time for yourself to journal and create, and living intentionally, finding out where your meaning and values and purpose and you know where your heart is, and just I hope this is helping you. That's my heart. Like, out of anything, you know, I just hope this helps in some way for us to live more intentionally. And so with that, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.